here's the people that say certain things are terrible and evil, but they can't give me any reason, any basis for things being bad. How do we know that something is bad in a universe without God? How do we know? We don't know. But we have a solution to the problem of evil in this world. The solution is Christ, who came into the world to live perfectly, like none of us have lived, to love perfectly, to die sacrificially. The people that rage against God, as it says in Psalm 2, why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The people who rage against God are the people, like all of us, that Christ came in the world to save. He came in the world to save truly bad people. People by God's standard that are bad. You see, we throw out the standard of God's law, we throw out the standard of God's determination of what's true and false and right and wrong, and we can't make any sense. We can't make sense of good and bad, right or wrong. We're reduced to angry slogans that make no sense. Because we say we should love everyone, but not the child in the womb, because they're not really human. Well, what are they? What are they if... Are they a fish? Are they a cat? No. They're human from the moment of conception. And if you're not trying to love everybody, how do you really love anybody? And it's pretty obvious that people who are extremely angry about this or that or the other thing, but reject God as the basis for knowing things, basis of morality, basis of right and wrong, that they have no real argument. And so they just yell and scream and get angry, but they can't reason because they've left off reason. They have left it far behind. But there's a solution, and that solution is in Christ himself. It says, why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us burst their bonds apart and cast their cords away from us. So these nations, these kings that David is talking about, they're emblematic of fallen humanity, that we naturally want to try to live autonomously. We want to be a law to ourselves. We want to say this and that and the other thing is wrong, and I ask, why is it wrong? And they say, because of morals or ethics, or maybe society decides. But if society decides, my friends, and you can't condemn any society throughout history. You can't condemn chattel slavery. You can't condemn what the Nazis did to the Jews, because it was just what their society at that time had decided was the right thing to do. But the Christian worldview teaches that morality is not a sliding scale. It's not something that changes over time. The work of the law is written upon the heart of every person.